Nice. No, nice one, nice one, nice one. Nice one. So, good evening, everybody, and I'm glad we are here together. We are gonna have this journey and walk it together. So, tonight we're talking about digital marketing as usual. And before we start, I want to say my name is Adelaide Kanaiza, and I am your lead trainer in Women in Digital Marketing, an initiative by Microsoft. And we are going to learn about digital marketing. We are going to walk the journey together. Now, before we can get into the deepest part of this topic tonight, I want us to talk about marketing. What is marketing? Marketing is the ability to identify the needs of potential customers and to satisfy those needs better than how your competitors do it. And when you're doing this in order to make profit. Marketing is a very important part of starting and running a business. You cannot run a business without marketing it. You cannot get bigger profits for a business that you're not marketing. You cannot get a larger clientele not unless you market your goods. So marketing helps you to sell your goods and services in the right way and to the right people. I hope we're together. Now, as we continue to talk about digital marketing, we need to know that we are going to talk about so many things. We're going to do so many. We're going to include so many things in our lessons, so many topics about marketing, and so in all this, I want you to pay keen attention. I want you to be there. I want you to learn. So we start with the marketing mix. Now, what is the marketing mix? We talk about marketing. So, what is the marketing mix? Now, here, the marketing mix is a strategy or a framework that businesses use to create and implement whatever effective marketing strategies they might have come up with. It has seven essential elements that collectively contribute to a very comprehensive marketing plan. Now, one of these plans is you need to have the product itself. The marketing mix is combined of seven parts. That is, you need to have the product, and each product has a price. A product with a price must be promoted, and you need to know the place where you're going to promote that business. You need to know the people whom you're going to promote the business to. You need to know the process of promoting that business or that product, and you must have the physical evidence of promoting that business. So the marketing mix is actually it comes in seven pieces. We have the product, the price, the promotion, we have the place, the people, the process, and finally the physical evidence. Now, the physical evidence here we're talking about the physical product, and the physical evidence also is people seeing you marketing your product. I hope we're together. Now, all these seven P's are interrelated. So it is important that they are unified together to create a positive image for your business. Okay? Are we getting this part? Now, whether you're going to decide to use digital tools in your business or not depends on the type of business you have and where you want it to go in future. You need to know that when you're setting up business, it's always long term and not short term. Everybody starting up a business sets up a business because they are focused on having a long-term business for their or having a long-term market for their products. It is important to think about how going digital can help you achieve your long-term goals. Don't just focus on the short-term goal. Now, the decisions to go digital or to maintain the current approach is a strategic choice that hinges on the customers or the owner's aspirations, goals, and comfort level with potential changes. So, let's go back to digital marketing. Digital marketing, we say it refers to the use of digital channels, platforms, and technologies to promote products, services, or brands, and at the same time engage with your target audiences. It involves a wide range of online marketing strategies and tactics, including social media marketing, search engine optimization, content marketing, paid advertising, and many more. Now, the very primary goal of digital marketing is to reach and connect with potential clients or potential customers in the digital space. Remember, the space is very wide, so you cannot cover the whole world. You cannot cover the whole world when it comes to marketing, but we are trying to make sure that we are covering a wider range in the digital space. Are we together? An example of digital marketing is social media marketing. Now, when we're talking about social media marketing, you should realize that we are promoting products. We have social media marketing where you're going to promote your products or services on social media platforms. We have viral marketing campaigns. An example is having a beauty and skincare brand creating a digital marketing campaign that will feature everyday women. The campaign receives an impressive 100% positive brand sentiment and so forth. Those are examples of digital marketing. Now, when you're trying to understand the marketing potential, you need to understand that you're trying to understand the potential audience for a product or service. And for you to develop these strategies for reaching out, you need to make sure that you are understanding the capturing or the audience, that whatever marketing strategies you're going to use is going to capture the audience in digital marketing. You need to understand that you will be reaching to people from different parts of the country. Now, this concept that you're talking about includes the following. We have the total address market, also known as TAM. Now, TAM involves all potential customers or businesses that could benefit from whatever service or product, regardless of geographical or other restrictions you are going to market your products to. It doesn't uh, actually uh, focus on where you are, but it focuses on different people, different personalities, and these people are supposed to to be in different parts of the geographical area. Then we have the serviceable addressable market. Now, when you're talking about serviceable addressable market, it represents the portion of the market that your business can realistically target and serve. It also considers the following factors. When you're setting up such a market, it involves geography, demographics, industry verticals, and other specific criteria relevant to your business. Then we have the serviceable obtainable market, SOM, which is the portion that your business expects to capture or currently holds. Are we together? Now, while we are addressing this, you need to effectively reach and connect with your potential customers. That is the initial steps or the initial step or the initial goal of digital marketing. So, to effectively reach and connect with potential customers, you should involve a thorough understanding of not only the products or services you are offering as a business, but also a clear identification of your target customer base. So you must know your customer, you must know your client. Are we together? You also need to understand the marketing position. What do I mean when I say marketing position? Marketing position refers to the image you would like the customer to have about your product. An example is Adele here or Adele here dealing with digital marketing. Whoever is trying to reach me should understand that should know me as Adele, the digital marketing lead trainer. For example, even if there are many coffee shops in town, you may want yours to stand out by offering something unique like unique coffee blends, a cozy atmosphere, great service, great customer care, and so forth. These are some of the things that will make your coffee shop different and you will be able to attract the customers you want. Is that clear? Now, sorry, a good position in business should give customers a strong reason to buy your product. So if you're setting up a marketing position, and you want to stand out, you must make sure that you're responding to a need that customers value highly. You're also able to differentiate your product from your competitors. Because remember, you're not the only one selling coffee in town, or you're not the only one selling coffee in the area. So differentiate your product from your competitors and make sure that you deliver what you promise. Don't sell air to people. Don't sell what you cannot provide. Don't sell what you do not have. Okay? So sell what you have to your clients. Now, what are the steps that you need to position your product in the digital market? We've said number one, you need to learn about your potential customer and also your potential competition. You need to segment the market and select your target customers. Then, lastly, you need to identify the position of your good or service. That way, you'll be able to capture a wider market range and you'll be able to position yourself well in the market space. Market research. What is market research? Market research is learning about customers and competitors. The most important step, or the most important reason as to why you need to take this step, is because you need to find out which need has been fulfilled by products similar to yours and which has not. Plus, how well or how poorly is the competition taking care of the customers? Now, when you're doing this research, you can possibly find an unmet need that you can fulfill and thereby differentiate yourself from your competitors. The following information is what you will find out about customers and the competition. So for customers, you will need to find out to which different kinds of customers am I trying to sell? What are the different kinds of customers going to buy my product? What products do they want and why do they want this product? Those are among the questions that you need to ask your provider, or you need to ask for you to, while you're doing your research. There is the price part. What price are your customers willing to pay? Don't go and overpay or underpay a client. You will be suspected. Now, where are the customers and where do they usually purchase products from? When do they buy the products? Those are examples of the questions that you need to ask about the customers while you're doing your research. For the competitors, you need to know who are the competitors that are selling a product similar to mine? How good are they? How do customers perceive the products of my competitors? How is the product delivered to the customers? How do they inform their customers about their products and attract them to make a purchase? Are we together? Yeah. So those are examples of the things you need to do. There is the customer journey map that you can use to understand and analyze the experience of your customers as they interact with your product. Now, this is what we call the customer journey map. The customer journey map is a tool used to visualize and understand the end-to-end experience of customers as they interact with a product or a brand. It helps to identify touch points, pain points, and opportunities for improvement. Now, while you're using this, you need to understand that you will have to, we have the user actions on the customer journey map. The user actions actually help you to understand. And then an example is as you asking your friends and workers, and then read useful articles about the product. Then you can select an app or sign up for the monthly subscription, get acquainted with the app, recommend to other friends. Then we have the touch points. We have the banner ad. What are you going to consider? Like landing page, application store pages, category page, amongst many others. What are you going to purchase? We have market store, download application subscription page, and then what are you going to advocate? A client will advocate maybe by leaving a positive review or a negative review. Now, there are the pain points where you're going to get too many steps to get to desired app, like the negative the negative reviews you're going to get about your product. In this case, we're talking about an app. And then we have the another negative uh, another negative review in advocacy where we're talking about no follow-up about app satisfaction. So while you're doing this, make sure that you're getting to understand and reaching out to your clients very easily and right on time. Are we together? Market segmentation. Segment and select target customers. Yeah. Make sure you're selecting and segmenting. Your target customers may be youth or teenagers. So you need to segment and select your target customers. You're not going to get a product that you're going to sell to customers or to youths that's meant for kids. So although all of your customers use your product, different customers value different aspects of the product. Some may go for the price, others for design, and still others may like the fact that the product is easily accessible. Some may be buying because they are buying you, not even the product. So you need to segment your market by customers that share common values. So in digital marketing, market segmentations allows you to tailor segments, strategies, content, and campaigns to with each segment more effectively. Campaigns are for your business, and so you'll be in a position to market your products and reach and engage with each segment properly. For example, if you are going to tailor your strategies for youths, your content for youths, campaigns to reach the youths, that is what you're talking about. Okay. You can also segment your market based on age, gender, income, education, marital status, specific regions, cities, and even neighborhoods. In this case, we are talking about demographic or geographical segmentation. Then you can also segment your business using behavioral segmentation. Here you will be talking about purchasing history, like how long or at what time does this client purchase, website browsing behavior, at what time do people browse my website, engagement with previous marketing campaigns, and loyalty. That is what we're talking about when you're talking about behavioral segmentation. Then we have the psychographic, which talks about values, lifestyle, interests, attitudes, personality, amongst many others. That is psychographic market segmentation. Then we have the technographic market segmentation, which talks about types of devices, operating systems, internet coverage, preferred social media platforms, amongst many others. So while you're doing all this and segmenting the market, try to identify which market segmentation type uh, you belong to. Are we together? Another thing you need to do is remember to understand the positioning of your business or product in the market. Positioning here, we're talking about the image you would like to, or you would like the customer to have about your product. Good positioning gives you a strong base, and therefore the customers have a strong reason as to why they should buy your product. So for good positioning, you're supposed to respond to a need that customers value highly, and in this case, you'll be considering value proposition. You need to differentiate your product from your competitors. That is by using the unique selling proposition (USP). Another thing you need to do is you need to make sure that you can deliver what you promise: the brand, the mission, the story. Are they liaising? Are they in order? Are they aligning with your product? Be very careful when you're doing your research. So, your value proposition is very important in this, as it serves as the foundation for all of your marketing efforts and defines what makes you different from alternative solution. Now we have a value proposition formula here. We help to solve a problem and get value. So it is the company. Let's say, for example, School of Digital Marketing. We, School of Digital Marketing, help. We help. Help here. We're talking about preferred target customers. In this case, we're talking about women in business, women entrepreneurs, to solve a problem. Which problem do women do women in business encounter? Now, women in business are going to encounter a problem where they're supposed to digitize their products and get value. What value are we talking about? We're talking about the outcome of marketing and the results you delivered after you marketed your product. That's what we're talking about. So an example is we XYZ Tech Solutions help small businesses in need of IT to solve to solve a problem of unsecured IT operations and get value by providing affordable 24/7 tech support, minimizing downtime and safeguarding data. Are we together? 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 So that is what we're talking about when you're talking about digital marketing and all that. So while we're doing all this, we also need to understand that we should make sure that we are branding ourselves. Digital branding. What is digital branding? So digital branding is about uh, defining your place in the market and how you want to be perceived. Branding adds the emotional, human, and enduring elements that create a lasting, that create a lasting what? A lasting relationship between your brand and your customers. So while you're branding, you need to make sure that you are using the best out of the best. For example, remember we're talking about digital branding, which refers to the process of creating and managing a brand's identity, reputation, and presence in a digital realm. So here we'll be talking about online channels, platforms, and interactions through which a brand communicates and engages with its target audience. This is the brand identity, the social media branding, and this content marketing. In this case, you need to create a visual identity where you need to create a combination of visual design, messaging consistency, storytelling, emotional connection, and audience engagement. Remember, your brand's visual identity is the first thing that people notice and remember. Now, your brand's visual identity includes logos, your color scheme, typography, and imagery. So, when you're talking about visual identity, we're talking about logo, how you're going to use the logo to your business. Now, the logo should be used, and it should include clear guideline on size, spacing, color variation, and what not to do with the logo. Color palette, it defines the brand's official color, including primary, secondary colors with precise color codes. For example, you're not supposed to mix colors that are not matching, colors that are not blending. Your color should blend in nicely. Are we together? We have the font book that you will need, which includes the guidelines on font selection for headlines, subheadings, and body text. Now it specifies the font size, font family, and styles. Then we have the lookbook, which is going to offer you guidelines for use of photography, illustrations, or graphics within the brand, including preferred styles, themes, and any restriction. Am I clear on that? Then we have the brand messaging. Now we're talking about, hey, me, I'm just loving everything about digital marketing. So we're talking about brand messaging, and when you're talking about this, we're talking about the voice and tone you're going to use in your market. Here you're going to define the brand's voice and tone, including the style of communication. Is it formal? Is it informal? Language preferences. Are you going to use English? Are you going to use Swahili? Or are you going to use your native language? Guidelines on writing style. What style are you going to use? Is it going to be comic? Is it going to be formal? And that. And then we have the taglines and slogans. If applicable, you should ensure that it provides guidelines for using taglines or slogans consistently and effectively. You should also have a vision, mission, and values for your business. These mission, vision, and values are going to help you reinforce your brand's identity and purpose. Okay, okay. When you're creating a digital visual identity, you're also building a brand recognition. You should make sure that you're observing professionalism and trust while enabling differentiation and consistent messaging. It enhances the customer's experience, also fostering emotional connection and contributes to the long-term growth and success of your business in the digital landscape. Let's talk about social media branding. Now, when you're talking about social media branding, it is the process of establishing and maintaining a consistent brand identity. Remember, a consistent brand identity and presence across various social media platforms. It involves using these platforms strategically to communicate your brand's values, personality, and messaging to your target audience. So here is a checklist for social media setup. Number one, you need to select a platform. Mhm. So when you're selecting this platform, you're also supposed to understand, is this platform going to be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter? Is it LinkedIn? Is it Pinterest? Is it YouTube? So you need to consider where your target audience are very active and tailor your presence accordingly. Number two, you need to ensure that your profile picture or cover photo and bio accurately represent your brand. Use your logo or a recognizable image as your profile picture. You also need to maintain consistent visual identity across all your social media platforms. Use the same color palette, fonts, and logo variations to reinforce your brand's recognition. Constant content strategy. You need to create a content calendar to plan and schedule your post. Your content should be relevant, valuable, and engaging to your audience. You also need to engage with your audience by responding to comments, messages, and mentions promptly and professionally. Foster conversations and build relationships within your followers. Are we together? So, social media branding is a powerful tool for SMEs to build brand awareness, engage with their audience, gather valuable insights, and compete effectively in the digital age. Now, when you use this strategically, social media can help SMEs grow their customer base, strengthen their brand loyalty, and achieve business goals. Content marketing, that is what we are going to talk about. Now, when you're talking about content marketing, you're talking about creating valuable and relevant content that aligns with your brand's identity and resonates with their target audience. Consistently, you need to deliver content that showcases your expertise, solves customer problems, and reinforces your brand message. An example is the Google Web Stories. whereby a Google Web Story is a web-based format for creating and sharing visual stories on the internet. Now, the stories are designed to be fast loading, engaging, and visually appealing, which makes them particularly suitable for mobile devices. Articles that incorporate one video generate 83% more traffic than articles without a video. Content creators can take advantage at no cost as long as they have time to create web stories from Google. Are we together? Are we? So, content marketing is cost effective and a long term strategy that can help small and medium sized businesses increase their online visibility, engage with their audience, and build trust and credibility. So, uh, let's summarize this lesson. Mm. Let's summarize this lesson. Number one, when you're starting on digital market, when you are starting on digital marketing, make sure that you define your goals clearly. Outline your digital marketing objectives clearly. Are you looking to increase your website traffic, generate leads, boost sales, or build a brand awareness? Now, you need to stick to these goals from the start to the end because your goals are going to guide your strategies. Number two, know your audience. For me, you are my audience. So, um, while you are supposed to know your audience, it means that you need to understand your target audience demographics, preferences, and pain points. This information helps you to tailor your messaging and content to resonate with your audience. Then there is competitor analysis. You need to study your competitors' digital marketing strategies. You need to identify what works for them and areas where you can differentiate yourself. Are we together? You need to do a competitor analysis. Study your competitors' digital marketing strategies. Identify what works for them and areas where you can differentiate yourself. Then, create high quality content. Your content should be valuable. It should address your audience's needs and interests. Now, you can create content using blog posts, videos, infographics, and ebooks. Social media presence. Maintain an active presence on social media platforms that align with your target audience. Share engaging content, respond to comments, and build a community around your brand. You will also need to experiment with different elements of your digital marketing campaigns. Maybe add copy, email subject lines, or landing page design through A or B testing to find what works for you. You'll also need to use Google Analytics to track your website traffic, user behavior, and conversions. Regularly, you need to review data to make data driven decisions. So, in conclusion, good position and branding helps you raise awareness about your business among potential customers and lead to your products or services. Remember, lead generation is the first step in the customer acquisition process. It provides a pool of potential customers to nurture and convert into paying customers. So, what is the primary goal of creating a brand book in the digital branding? Type the answer in the comment section. So, finally, identifying, capturing potential customers and retaining them are the three main essentials of digital marketing. They all involve a wide range of strategies and technology and techniques, not technology, yeah, and techniques to build long-term relationships. So there's the lead generation, there's the conversion, there is the retention. So what is lead generation? Lead generation is the process of identifying and attracting potential customers, that is the leads, who have shown interest in your product or service. Now, there are various methods for lead generation, which include content marketing, social media marketing, SEO, paid advertising, email marketing, and many more. Remember, the goal is to capture the contact information or interest of potential customers. So we have the how do we call it? We have the strategies, yeah. We have the strategies, and we've said that content marketing is among them. And you need to regularly publish high quality blog content that addresses your target audience's pain points and interests that can attract your organic traffic to your website. Make sure your blog posts include clear call to actions that encourage visitors to subscribe and interact with your business. Then we have the search engine optimization, whereby you will need to optimize your website content to rank higher in search engines, making it easier for potential customers to discover the brand. Then we have the social media marketing, where you will need to leverage on various social media platforms to reach and engage with potential customers, share content, and build brand awareness. To learn more about social media platforms, stay tuned because you are going to learn about social media marketing in a few. Now, you also need to understand that while we are talking about digital marketing, we shall be also addressing paid advertising, where you're not now supposed to run targeted online advertising companies, such as pay-per-click ads, social media ads, and display ads to reach specific audience and drive traffic to the website. So we're not going to stop learning, but we shall stay here and learn more and more. Remember, your conversion rate is equal to the number of conversions over the total number of visitors times 100. That is the conversion rate in um, percentage. So I think we're done with tonight's class. So just make sure that you are going to analyze your data. You need to understand how effectively your marketing efforts are driving the desired actions. Then you will also need to understand why it's all about optimizing your business for growth and success. So after there, I want to end this class. And in case of anything, in case you have any question, reach out to my DM. So before we part ways, I want to give you a tip whereby to track the source of your customer leads effectively, use a distinct promo code for each source and track their usage. Now, this is a very straightforward method which enables thorough analysis, allowing you to identify the most efficient lead source. And by implementing this strategy, you gain valuable insights to optimize your marketing efforts and allocate resources widely for maximum impact. Are we together? Are we together? So for you to retain a customer, you will need to do customer retention strategies, which is all about customer loyalty programs, remarketing and retargeting, personalization, customer support and engagement, among many others. Okay? Are we together? After there, I want to leave. I want to end this class. And I want to say thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for being attentive in class. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. And I look forward to having you on board next time, same place, same time. Good night.